It's now been 1 year since YouTube family vlogger Ruby Franke and business partner Jodi Hildebrandt were arrested for child abuse. Tonight, both women are behind bars in the Utah State Prison.
But how long they'll be there is still up in the air. We were expecting to find out this month, but that's no longer the case. News specialist Shelby Lofton joins us now in the newsroom with where we go from here. Shelby.
Danny and Debbie, 1 year ago today, we took Chopper 5 down to Jodi Hildebrandt's house in Ivins, and that's where Ruby Franke's two youngest children were held in what prosecutors described as a concentration camp-like setting.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door.
On August 30th, 2023, Ruby Franke's youngest son escaped through the window from this Ivins house. It's where investigators found rope, bindings, and other items used to torture the boy and his sibling.
The abuse was horrific.
Formerly licensed therapist Jodi Hildebrandt and business partner Ruby Franke pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse.
I have broken hearts, and I've caused people to suffer.
The former family vlogger tearfully apologized to her family at her sentencing.
I am humbled and willing to serve a prison sentence.
Hildebrandt said she took the plea deal so the children didn't have to go through a trial.
I desire for them to heal.
Both women were sentenced to 4 consecutive terms of 1 to 15 years. The Utah Board of Pardons and Parole will decide exactly how long each woman will be in prison. Franke and Hildebrandt were originally scheduled to go before the board this month. That date was recently pushed to December 2026.
It haunts you.
Franke's estranged husband, Kevin, says while he was isolated from his family, Hildebrandt and Ruby used loopholes in the state's child welfare system to get away with abusing the children.
All they had to do were 3 things. 1, keep the children isolated from the world. 2, ignore all the phone calls from DCFS caseworkers. 3, not answer the door.
He wants to see system reform and regulations for the life coaching industry.
Where is the potential for public harm, and what do we tailor to address that public harm?
A bill introducing life coaching requirements wasn't heard this past legislative session. The Utah Division of Professional Licensing said they were taking this summer to study what the proposed legislation should include.
Protect our children so that what happened to my family cannot happen to anyone else.
And as far as we know, the Provo juvenile court case for Ruby and Kevin Franke's 4 underage children is ongoing, and that case is closed to the public. Now, Hildebrandt's Ivins home is still listed for sale on Realtor.com. A court agreement says she must set aside $100,000 for restitution to help pay for the children's treatment costs. I'll send it back to you in the studio.